the bean. It provides us with not only energy, but thought. For a wise man once wrote, I'm thinking about those beans, but today we are fighting those beans in a liquid-induced rage. My name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And we are Mostly Speaking Sentai. Hello again to another episode of Mostly Speaking Sentai. Like I said, my name is James, and my co-host,
Nicole.
We can be found on Facebook and Twitter at MSSPod and on Instagram at MSSPodcast. Also, if you want to just send us a sultry email, guess what? You can do that with msspod@yahoo.com. Today, we have fan favorites. Finger crossed they are. I shouldn't have paused a little bit after finger. Fan favorites, hopefully their first episode on the podcast hasn't been released. They're my co-host. Yeah, guess what? I'm no longer the third member. I'm the first member of I'll Get There. We have Courtney.
Hello.
And Monse.
What up?
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
This is our second run through at this.
Yeah.
But you want to know what? You guys, I can already tell, are doing better.
Thanks, Scamp.
Oh.
As I peek.
Thanks.
No, you didn't
guys.
peek. Because guess what? We all have headphones now.
But
in
sorry.
a convoluted way, but we did it.
We did it.
Hooray.
Guys. Ain't
Bellissimo. We did it. Brr, 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 brr. We went across
the
Ruseo.
river into Grandma's house.
Oh, I was going to make it Ranger themed.
Nope.
Okay.
You should have said Gams's house.
Ooh, that's my new nickname.
Grandma's house.
So last time you guys were on the podcast, we weren't doing this, not at all. We have,
Nope.
I wrote episode summaries in case anyone who is coming over to listen to this fantastic show, Mostly Speaking Sentai, something I hope everyone listens to so they get into the Super Sentai series, which as of right now, we've converted a couple people. Two people have messaged me saying, huzzah, I'm liking this show now. Fans, not guests. Out of guests,
wow.
maybe 5 people.
They said huzzah, though.
I said, huzzah. So here's an episode summary of episode 12 of the Ranger series, Drunk on Tofu. Exterior day. Kazu meets a young girl he somehow knows. The Ranger aren't only saving the world, but they're Japan's top volunteer for Big Brother, Big Sister programs. The girl sees her dad, a tofu salesman, sloshed on that good walking with a bunch of other winos. Her dad is hella gone off the primo stuff, ruining their business, and she sees exactly how alcohol can shatter lives, much like I did when my 2 best friends died in a car crash in high school, alcohol related. But Kazu ain't having that, no. He takes Shoji and Daigo with him to confront a Gorma made of tofu. Unfortunately, they try to bash this guy with their fists, but my foresight is 20/20 because, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls, I know to beat a veggie, you gotta eat your veggies. Kazu realizes he needs to get drunk to mash this menace where it hurts. His alcohol tolerance, aka his pride and joy. Dude's a drunk. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Yummy. Kazu's a god of muscle stacked on a frame of beauty, baby. In the end, Kazu and the gang trick the Gorma because Kazu's been drinking water the entire time. Are we watching Ranger or watching an R-rated college comedy from the 80s? Because that kind of behavior is pretty questionable. In the end, the gang returns to the happy tofu salesman for a bite of steamed beans.
Woo. Accurate.
In beans,
Yep.
he means tofu.
Can I ask you,
Yeah.
does this paint a perfect picture of what actually happened in the episode?
I mean, pretty
yeah.
much, yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what happened.
I agree. It did.
Just a bunch of drunk people.
10 out of 10.
10, 10, 10, Ben Tennyson. So where do you guys want to start with this episode?
The beginning?
in the beginning, as I said, people hate steamed tofu. There are a bunch of people just throwing rocks into the water that they're cooking. They're throwing rocks
It's the
into
Gorma minions.
No, those aren't the Gorma minions.
Yeah.
They were?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they turned into them after they got drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there were ladies in there.
They do what they want. Gorma don't discriminate.
Gorma probably paid the ladies.
Oh. But Gorma don't have a lot of money, I don't think.
I don't know. Have you seen their outfits? I feel like PVC and
They're-
leather is pretty expensive.
It is, yeah, not spandex, latex.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Hey, I can get some latex gloves for some cheap. I just go to a freaking doctor's office, say I got hurt. When they're not looking, I grab some latex gloves, jettison out of there, and guess what? I'm looking like Gorma covered in gloves.
Nope.
Speaking of which, that's a great segue. The Gorma glove gauge. They still
my
got those
God.
gloves on. Guess what? They're not gloves. They're pale white little fingies with long fingernails.
Nope. They just wear gloves a lot.
Nah. You see that weather? It's beautiful.
I don't know why you call it a gauge when it's like a gauge means that there are like different
Yeah.
variations, but this is just either yes or no.
No. It is a gauge. It is either they have gloves on and they have fingers glued,
Fingernails.
or they're real hands and they have fingernails glued. Sorry, you're right.
They have fingers glued to the end of the fingers on the gloves, so they have like
Wait. Can we pull a picture up of this?
Maybe.
no,
Let's
I
go
was just making a
no.
joke. It's just they literally just have fake nails on top of
Oh.
on the glove on the ends.
Courtney, we got to do that.
Yeah, I think it's a good look.
We don't need manicures.
True.
We've
and
been talking about wanting to go get
yeah.
manicures.
But I'd have people touch my hand. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, I don't like people touching me.
So you'll just get fancy gloves and
Yeah.
glue some nails
Put some
on.
Yes.
fucking nails
The
on that.
acrylics, is that what they're making them out of these days?
I don't
Probably.
know.
I
Those
don't
are
know.
the fancy nails that I'm seeing on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Search hashtag nail job and you'll see some nice
Nope.
pics.
That sounds dirty, James.
Okay, Mom, if you listen to this at all, they don't like to get pedicures either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't like
Yeah.
people touching my feet.
Nicole's mom, just let Nicole be her, okay?
she wants me to go get a pedicure with her so bad, and I don't want to do
Oh,
it.
it's weird. What if you get some sort of like fungal infection up in that
True.
bee?
I don't want to
seen-
like make someone else like
your
touch
feet.
my
Yeah.
feet and shit.
I feel ya.
And they get real close
No, thank
too.
you.
Like they're in there.
I can't even
Yeah.
get haircuts. That's how much I don't like people touching me.
I just buzz my own head.
Yeah, I cut my own hair.
Nice.
I'm sure everybody can tell.
No, I can't. You
can't.
do a great job.
Thanks, Scamps.
I've never looked at you and been like,
Like, is
Monse's
she
not put together
fucked up?
today.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
Wow.
Wow.
wish my mom would say that.
You hear
You're-
that, moms?
I was going to say, your mom can't say what I just said.
she could in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen. Carmen.
Stop
No.
exposing my
Carmen.
mother.
I didn't say that it was spelled with a K or a C. We don't know.
True.
Or both?
Ooh.
What if Carmen is spelled? Oh wait, no, that would be Narman. I was gonna say with a KN, but how about an NK?
Like a silent N?
Yeah.
No. Get out
Oh,
of here.
no, it could be. People have CK.
Let's stop
Yeah,
talking
like-
about my mom.
Yeah.
Back
moms,
to the
get outta
manicures.
Get out of here, moms.
Wish I could get a manicure.
Ooh.
Here. A
Same.
man to cure.
Oh.
You want to know? You don't need a man
It cure.
or a man.
It cure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in case we didn't say already, this episode is episode 12, Drunk on Tofu.
We did say.
Okay.
We did.
I don't remember.
All right. We got you off track. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say those people throwing the throwing the rocks
The
through
rocks,
that.
yeah.
It's a hate crime on the vegan community. Freaking mob mentality. Those people
is.
probably eat meat, having it gumming up their intestines. Ugh.
No, I actually had a question. It seems like they're only targeting that one tofu shop,
Yeah, which I think.
which is fucking weird.
Which
What
I
if-
think
What if they have a soy allergy?
maybe.
The Gorma do?
They might.
No, I
But
don't.
their monster is a tofu
No,
monster.
guys, I don't think those people throwing stuff
Yes,
through the
they
window
are.
were part of the Gorma
Yes,
plot.
they are.
Hashtag tofu Gorma. Give us a yes or a no. Yes if you think they are part of the Gorma crew, and no if they are not. Hashtag
They
tofu
are.
Gorma.
See, what I got is like the Gorma
When they were like
brainwash
circling
them.
around.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
But when they were circling around, it was just dudes. There were
No,
ladies.
it wasn't.
No, they turned into Gorma.
They were those guys plus more other people.
Yeah.
Oh man, each time I've seen this, I've thought that people just don't like this place because it's dirty. It didn't look dirty to me. It looked super clean, and they just didn't like this proprietor.
No, it was the Gorma.
Yeah, I feel like they
No, that's
when
too
that
deep, James.
when that tofu man like made them drink whatever they were drinking, that's when they started going crazy.
Yeah.
So I think he like brainwashed them.
Brainwashed.
Still,
them.
hashtag tofu Gorma. Yes or no?
Oh my
Hashtag
God.
brainwash.
Hashtag
that's-
dubs not subs.
Oh yeah, our last episode. Hashtag dubs not subs. Nicole started that. It doesn't make sense. Everyone's going with subs.
Because I'm doing it, yeah, because no one would agree with that.
The old Scamp is back. Charlie Chaplin himself.
Yeah.
He's back, and guess what? I had a mustache just like his in high school.
I've seen it. Can't confirm.
You know, it looks like a Charlie Chaplin mustache. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why you bring it up. Like, that's
Because
real
I was
embarrassing.
trying to be like Merle Allen, from the Murder Junkies.
no, I don't.
Gigi Allen's group, the last group he was in,
Is that
the
like
Murder
his brother or
Junkies.
something?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't I the one that helped you come up with a Charlie Chaplin stash?
What?
I'm pretty sure you were telling me about your mustache and you were calling it something else. And I was like, oh, you mean the Charlie Chaplin? And you were like,
I've always known it's a Charlie Chaplin, but I like to call it a Merle Allen stash because
Okay.
that's punk rock.
Is it?
Yeah, Merle
So
Allen
is
is punk rock.
ICP, am I right?
Oh, and that old Scamp, he was beating up cars like a button mash arcade game. Street Fighter specifically.
Who?
The old Scamp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he kicked that car.
He did kick the shit out of that car. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Kick the
Who's
shit
the
out of
old
that car.
Scamp?
The tofu Gorma before he becomes a Gorma.
When
He
he's
looks
a
like
mime?
Yeah.
when he looks like Charlie Chaplin. That's
no,
why I'm
he's
calling
a
him.
mime.
He looks like me with foundation sometimes.
Doesn't he look like the other guy? Like the other?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the same guy.
Is it the same guy?
I don't know,
I
but
think it
What
is.
same
they
guy?
definitely look familiar.
Courtney's man from the other
Yeah,
episode.
my key boy.
Oh no, no.
Is that the
dude
Key
was tall. Yeah, Key
Jester?
Jester is taller and skinnier.
Maybe he
I don't
just
know,
wore like
'cause
a
I'm-
bat suit.
Just
Maybe
like Courtney likes
he's
him.
been eating better.
Maybe.
Eating
Leave him
that tofu,
alone.
them
'Cause
beans.
He also looks like the priest guy.
Maybe they're all related and they're actually like
Okay.
They're
cousins or brothers.
brothers.
Yeah.
They wanted
Guys.
to keep
Three
it good.
brothers.
I don't think they look alike.
I think they do in like the smile.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have like the same
or
brows and like
Yeah.
that same small mustache.
Technically, they are the same race, a specific race. Gorma.
right. No. Well, maybe that's it. Like they typecast for people that fit the Gorma like.
They
Theme?
they're like put out a casting call for someone with a specific look. The look is creep because they all look like creeps.
Well, yeah, like you might have to get that like smirk down so people know you're Gorma.
And you know that stereotype that they're all brothers?
Oh yeah, all Gorma are brothers.
Oh, they are?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, not
Okay.
at all. Bouquet.
Bouquet.
Wes and I say bouquet at the same exact time on Wes's episode.
Why?
Because we're in sync. He's Justin and I'm Joey Fatone. I
It
don't
was
know if
like
both of those are in
the
sync.
sweat episode, but with bouquet.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, sweat. Okay. Thank you, Monse. I mean, I didn't explain what we were about to do, but I thought it would be kismet. I thought we were, obviously, Wes and I are better friends.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you're obsessed with him.
I'm
I don't
obsessed
understand
with
it.
him. Did you hear that?
No.
I'm obsessed with him.
No, I heard. I'm
Oh.
ignoring it.
We got to get amped, guys.
Okay,
Amped.
how is this tofu person bad? They're just getting people of legal age drunk.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, there was nothing wrong with that. For free, too.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there.
That sounds
They
cool
were just
to me.
all having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
well,
you're gonna give me some fucking tofu and then get me, like, drunk as hell? Let's do it.
much like my boy shot him, I am straight edge and I do not drink. I would be very pissed if someone just got me drunk, even though I'm the legal age.
Yeah, but, like, you're the exception to the rule.
No, a lot of people would be angry if, okay, so if you were just about to go to work and someone got you drunk, would you be like that drunk? You are smashed off that good.
Yeah,
good.
I'd go to work and be like, bruh, the fucking Gorma.
No one would believe you.
Gorma got me. Courtney would. You would. Nicole
yes.
would believe me.
No, what I would say is, I would just say, no, you met a giggling person because they were drunk and you just stole their beer.
It's just Wes.
Wes doesn't drink, though.
But Wes giggles.
Gorma giggles.
Yeah, he does.
Mm.
What would Wes's Gorma be?
Huh.
A giant cookie.
Oh, yeah. So we started a new thing. We'll get into it right now.
Do it.
Gorma are a occupation and a noun. Or either a noun and an occupation and a noun. So mine is the hamburger manager. I got a noun and an occupation. What would your Gorma be?
Oh, God, that's hard.
Fuck.
All I did was those were the first two things that popped into my head and I just went with it.
Were you hungry?
No.
You don't even eat meat.
Yeah, but hamburger's a fun word.
Wouldn't it be like veggie burger manager?
No, hamburger manager.
Nah.
It rolls off the tongue
Veggie
and
burger.
it's fun.
Vegburg manager.
Wasn't
No.
mine like coffee
Craftsman,
craftswoman?
spelled with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
My occupation would be witch.
Ooh, this is good already.
And then what's the other thing?
It's a noun,
noun.
just anything. Like a witch train set.
But you both did food, so I feel like I have to stick with that brand.
I mean, you can, but if not,
Because there's like the key jester.
yeah.
Oh, I get it.
And the blossom thing.
Cherry Blossom Vicomte.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I got it. The tinsel witch.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Pressure's on,
Yeah,
Courtney.
now I feel. Oh my God. Okay.
She's still a horn star, but
I
just
mean, yeah.
Gorma form.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We
accurate.
won't be doing
Wait.
that this
Your
episode.
noun could be trumpet.
I do like trumpets. The trumpet.
Occupation.
Occupation or title. Like,
Or
it could be
title.
like a Vicomte, I don't think
Yeah,
is.
that's not really an occupation.
Yeah. I mean, back then it probably like, hey, what's...
Madam Trumpet.
Maybe it should be like Halloween themed.
Halloween theme.
This will not be
Yeah.
coming out anywhere near
Oh, I know, but it's
Halloween.
like near Halloween, so I feel like we gotta frick.
Trumpet Myers.
the werewolf trumpet.
Trumpet Voorhees.
Do you want to use trumpet? You don't have to use trumpet.
I mean, it's all good. Trumpets are fun.
Fuck trumpet.
Yeah,
That's it.
that
That's perfect.
Oh my god.
You dirty as hell.
The horn star and the fuck trumpet.
It all fits together. I'm staying on brand.
But when you guys first said that, were you doing like a turn of phrase with fuck Trump?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why I
good.
laughed.
All right.
Yeah. And that's why I laughed at first, and then I was like, oh.
It was a mixture of the two, I think.
What would it sound like if you fucked a trumpet?
Google it. It probably exists.
I don't want to know.
Dude, I bet some creepy ass man has like
I
fucked
am
the trumpet.
sure.
Or has
I am
pooted
sure.
into a
Because you have
trumpet.
to have like lube for the certain valves and stuff. So
Yeah,
He's all
you
set
do.
up.
Am I right? I don't know.
But a trumpet hole is tiny, right?
no,
I mean, the mouth.
Yeah, the
part.
mouthpieces.
Why
Yeah,
are we here again?
You just have to mash it in there.
you can use the other end.
Yeah, but that's too big.
Oh, wow.
Unless it's a muted trumpet, then you're just like jamming it on the closed section.
Yeah. No.
Am I
I
right?
don't know how we got there.
Next, well, back to it. I don't think you should be the fuck trumpet. I think that's weird.
It's hilarious. But
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Sailor Moon. That could
No,
be your
I used
occupation.
too many Sailor Moon references and
Fuck.
everything. So
Ooh, geographer.
I am
She's a geographer.
like, yeah.
What?
I'm basically a cartographer
So you'd be the trumpet geographer? What is...
or a
Or the
trumpet
brass.
cartographer, the brass cartographer.
Yes.
Yeah, I
There you
like
go.
cartographer better.
Yeah.
Did you go to school for that?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Her current title.
What do I do?
Oh, that's... Oh, I didn't know that was...
Fuck
oh, because
trumpets?
it's in that department.
Yeah.
That makes
Accurate.
sense. Sing.
Fuck Trump. It's. Could we please start a punk band named Fuck Trumpets?
We could. It has to be a ska
It would
band.
be a
And
ska
yes.
Which...
We just fucking named your ska band,
Yes.
bro.
Which...
Got it.
Yeah.
As Nicole and I have said, ska is just punk rock with a
Trumpet.
brass section.
It's accurate.
Like...
Rancid.
You want to know the first ska band?
We're
The
gonna
band
fucking do it.
Chicago. Yeah.
We gotta
It's-
go.
I gotta get out of here.
It's rock and roll with
All
trumpets.
right. Thanks for inviting us.
It's been fun.
Moving on. The tofu monster eating tofu. Cannibalism?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is he just like
Or-
taking it from his flesh? Like that's a little weird.
Yeah.
Renewable resource.
What is it called when you just like eat pieces of yourself?
There is a
Is that just
term.
auto cannibalism?
I think it's called that, but I know vampire, like in vampirism, there's a phrase for it as well. It makes you go crazy though.
You mean,
Oh. Well, yeah, you're
That
eating
explains
yourself.
a lot then about the tofu guy.
He cray.
as soon as you
Oh.
said vampire, I was like, Blade.
Wait, what is his name?
Vampirefreaks.com.
Tofu hermit.
That's all
Oh,
you
it's just
bring?
tofu hermit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Bouquet.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a
Okay.
hermit, what else has he got to eat? You can't go out.
That's sad.
Well,
Same.
It's life.
If
I'm
he can.
kind of scared of how much I connect with this tofu.
Oh
hermit.
yeah, I had that written down. I said, let me find it in my notes. Monse said the hermit's just chilling, eating tofu, getting drunk, and hating children. That's Monse's style.
That's my brand.
Accurate.
That's my dream man.
It's weird how on both episodes, Courtney found a dream man in a Gorma, and then Monse has found a
Oh
dream
my
man in a
goodness.
Gorma.
Are we evil characters?
Oh, I only like ever connect with the villains and things.
That is
which
true. That's
not
accurate.
great.
Well, as you
What's-
get older, you understand.
Yeah.
That's like with professional wrestling. The heels sometimes are better than the faces.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, hey, if you guys are listening right now and you want Nicole and I to do some bonus episodes about the show Los Luchadores, let us know because I
No.
want to convince Nicole to
don't,
do that.
Don't do it. It's
That's
an awful show.
hashtag mostly speaking. No, it needs to be shorter than that. Luchador Sentai. That's what it is. Hashtag Luchador Sentai.
Why don't you do Lucha Sentai?
Lucha Sentai.
Even shorter.
Even
Lucha
shorter.
Sentai, but also tag at MSS Pod at MSS Podcast because I'll forget to search that hashtag.
Okay,
Sounds terrible.
okay, yeah. For real though, back to this shit. What's his face? The main guy in this
Kazu?
episode.
My man Kazu.
Yeah, there was not enough Daigo in this episode.
Sorry, bruh.
Daigo needs to get out of here. He's a weirdo who loves unavailable women.
That's fine.
Courtney's brand.
Courtney's not unavailable.
And that's why there's
She's married to me.
Exactly.
Ooh.
No, I came up with a fantastic thing because you guys haven't been living together long enough. You said we're practically like common law married, and I was like, no, you guys.
I didn't say that.
I could have swore we had a conversation, and I said you guys are common law engaged.
Oh
because
yeah,
you're getting there.
We get in there.
we'll get there.
We will get there.
How does common law marriage even work?
I think you have to like live with somebody for a certain amount of years.
I think it's like
So
10
you
years,
guys-
something like that.
No, it's less.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was 20,
I thought it was like
Really?
10.
but it might be 10.
That's weird. So the state just says now you're married, but is it living with anyone or?
wait. No, you guys might be right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That'd be weird. Like,
It
if
is
we just stay
weird.
together long enough, we'll really be married.
Okay.
But does it work like that? Like if my buddy MC Deep and I were living together for 20 years, would the state say we're married?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
All I'm saying is fuck the government. Let's throw it down.
Fuck trumpets, y'all.
See, we won't get red flagged as long as we say fuck trumpets.
Yeah.
But they know what we're saying.
Fuck trumpets.
Man, trumpets can straight up eat a dick.
What if Courtney just started like silently crying?
Why y'all gotta hate on trumpets?
It's my favorite instrument, guys. Guys, I love trumpets.
You want to know what Putin fuck trumpets?
You're tooting.
Putin.
Putin.
You know, from Russia, he
Big
fucks
man.
trumpets.
Who?
You know,
Putin.
I just like hear you guys say Putin.
like a 5-year-old boy.
We, a couple of days ago, Frank, or it was yesterday, Frank looked like he looked like he had to poop, but he just went to the bathroom. So we
You're
were
just
like,
going to talk about Frank pooping now?
we were like, what's wrong, man?
Frank
And
was taking a big ass dump.
he was just like so sad looking and his tail was down.
no.
And we were like, are you okay? What's wrong? And it was almost time to eat, but he wasn't meowing. So I was getting terrified. Usually he's screaming out loud. And it was like, I was like, oh, I'll brush him. Maybe that'll like get him better. But like, there wasn't anything like, I looked at his butt. There wasn't anything wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, maybe 30 minutes go by and then like I get up and I like see him like sadly like start walking into the bathroom. I was like, okay, good. He's going poop. And then like 4 minutes later, I hear him go, "Meow," and then I'm like, oh no, he's about to throw up. And then I like go in there and not only is he about to throw up, he had just pooped on the floor. So like he hadn't like gotten to the like, it's like if you're super sick and you're like trying to
Yeah.
like make it to the bathroom, but you like throw up but also poop your pants.
I've never, so
but
no.
no, like I've thrown up and not made it there, but I've
Yeah.
never done both.
Okay.
But Frank did, and I was like, dude, what's wrong? And then like he kind of like looks at me as I'm like picking up, and then he goes, oh, and then I was like, no, don't puke again. Then he puked. He scurried out, then started screaming at us, and we were like, okay, he's fine now.
Poor man.
Yeah, he's a handful. He is having a roommate who's 63 years old in cat years. Who boy?
But how old in dog years?
How old is he in dog years?
In dog years, I have no idea.
How do cat years
Yeah.
work?
It's there's like an exponential growth period thing, at least how I've seen it. It's not just like for every one human year, it's 7 dog years. This is
Oh.
for like, it's like, oh, every 4 years, but then once you get to a specific age, it like goes up in even more number each year. I tried
That's
researching it.
stupid.
Yeah, it
That's-
is.
Yeah. They made that too difficult.
Should we tell him the
Just
story?
average it out.
Should we tell him the story?
Go for it.
Well, so this one time me and Courtney were walking down Division, right? And it was still really nice out. Like it was like summertime. So we were just walking. And then there's these 2 guys. One of them's walking his dog. And then you see the other one just kind of like jump toward him. And he goes, how old is your dog? In dog years. And like me and Courtney just looked at each other. And we just started fucking dying. And I was like, I'm going to start asking people how old they are in dog years.
Yeah. So we just like walked the whole rest
And
of the
the-
way, like asking like, or like making situations where we'd ask people like, hey,
Right.
how old's your kid? But in dog years.
Dog years. And then like how old we are in dog years.
Yeah. We tried to do the math and
We
everything.
did. It was
I
great.
forgot
How
how
old
much
are
it
you in
was.
dog years?
I think I'm 192 and you're 189.
How
Right?
many years is...
No, that's not enough years
7.
apart.
7,
So
okay.
you got to
Let's
do
see.
some more math.
Let's do it right now.
Well, how old are you right now?
37.
No, you're not. I know no.
Yes, I am. I'm
You're like 28.
I'm 196. So then you're 189.
196
Yeah,
sounds like my
189
minus
cholesterol.
7. Yeah, so you're 189.
I don't know if that's a bad cholesterol.
I don't know anything about cholesterol.
Whenever I get my heart pressure taken, they're like, "Oh, it's this over this."
You mean your blood pressure?
Yes.
The pressure of my heart.
I
That
asked,
sounds like a Bright Eye song.
It could be.
Heart pressure.
I asked. Nicole's so upset with me. I always ask them. I was like, "Is that good?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's good if it's this and that." But I always forget what is good and what's not.
My mom takes blood pressures like every day, and I don't know what it is either. Like she
Yeah.
has never explained it to me.
What do those numbers mean?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea.
IDK.
Yeah, me either.
My BFF Jill. Speaking of BFFs, the Die Ranger. Let's actually get back into.
Sorry.
Okay.
How old are the Gorma in dog years?
How old is your dog in Gorma years? Oh, they were that kid that Kazu just knew.
Oh, yeah.
They were about to get her smashed off that good.
But the real question is, why did the tofu hate that child so much?
The Gorma just hate children. Monsters in this
My
in
God.
Super Sentai hate
I'm a
children.
fucking Gorma.
Yeah.
I don't hate children. Just
No,
don't-
since working at Chicago Comics, I've unhated children because I've realized that it's just because they have shitty parents. So I'm just
Yeah.
no, I'm not mad at the kid for acting shitty. I'm mad at their parents because their parents are fucking the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting them do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except they're always sticky.
And they're always staring.
Well,
You wanna
I mean,
know
they're
what?
just curious.
Sometimes they have
I-
poopy diapers.
That's gross.
Can you stop talking about poop? Now
You're
creeping
oh
me
my
out.
God, you're the one
I
always
know,
whenever
he's so weird. He'll be
No.
weird
He could-
about it, but
yeah.
he's totally fine talking.
I don't want
He
to
about
can
it.
talk.
do stuff, but if you talk
No,
about
no.
it, it's gross.
if
It's
we're just
fine
talking
if he
about
talks
that
about it.
in general, yes, that is fine. But if I would never talk about a specific person like, oh yeah, they were taking a poop. Sometimes I do want to come to Monse at I want to say, man, someone was in the bathroom taking a greasy dump.
Anytime anybody says they're going to the bathroom, I'll just look at James and be like, they're taking a big ass dump.
Because then that makes me envision them pooping.
I'm like, why?
Oh my God.
Okay, just like on one of the episodes of I'll
Ew,
Get There.
No.
Yeah.
Stop
Let's
looking.
not go back into
Stop
this
looking
one.
at me in the eye as you're saying that. Please stop.
Monse,
No.
look into my eyes.
Courtney, my eyes are closed, sir.
Hey, you don't need eyes closed to see how muscular and fit Kazu is. Boy, he's stacked.
Your
Oh,
man was
hey.
looking good.
That's my baby.
Why does he have such a tough time deciding whether or not he's gonna save her?
When?
Because he's like, oh, you gotta take my challenge
Oh,
to
no.
save this kid. And he's like,
Now that in retrospect we
I'm
know.
like, get drunk and save a kid? Hell
Perfect.
yeah.
How about get drunk and forget the kids?
Yeah.
Tofu Hermit is just that friend at a party that's trying to get everyone drunk.
That's me.
Literally. Just let's get one more drink.
I am
It's
the
fine.
tofu hermit.
Yeah.
Every time we go to emo night, I'm like, let's just get another one.
Like, we
it's-
don't need another
it's
one.
fine. We
never need another one.
Another one.
That my version of that at the parties I always went to were people always trying to get me high. They're like, hey man, you want a puff of this? And I was like, no, you guys know. And they're like, I would feel unhospitable if I didn't ask. They weren't saying multiple syllable words like unhospitable, but you get the sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Demonic, rapper on Murder House Records, check him out. He every single time, but he does it just like
Wait,
one time.
his mom named him Demonic.
No, his.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm shouting out my friend trying to get them listens on multiple platforms such as Spotify.
Oh yeah, because we're so popular.
Links down below.
We don't know how popular
Don't
we're going
forget
to
to
be by
smash that
episode
subscribe button.
8 or 7.
Oh, we're gonna be blowing up.
But he every single time will like say, "Do you want one?" Being very nice, but also he's like, one day he will grab that from me and just
You want to hit that
spark
blunt,
up.
bro?
Oh yeah, one time he rolled a blunt in a car on our way home from a concert.
Wait, I saw a
and
girl doing it on the L the other day.
of,
She like couldn't wait.
of weed or
Yeah,
Oh,
weed.
yeah.
She just had this like big ass bag of weed and
Nice.
a grinder. And
I've
she was
seen
just, like,
someone like selling alcohol to people on the train
legit.
2 times.
Wow.
I've seen
Yeah.
someone legit smoke crack on the train.
Oh my
No
God.
way.
Good old red line.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
I wish I was there because like intervention.
Yeah, you know those like little corners behind the wall?
Yeah.
That's where they were
Why do
doing
they
it.
make those?
I don't know. That's just for nefarious things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
for peeing,
Yep.
smoking,
Yep.
and doing a little nasty.
I don't.
You want to know what I mean by doing a little nasty?
No. You're taking a big ass dump.
Yeah, that or doing like a nice little dance like this. Doing a nasty dance. Doing a freak dance. That's what Corey Sly called it. He's a kid from my high school. But Brad, he was rolling a blunt, and I was 16. He was like 25. I don't know.
Questionable character.
Yes, but I don't understand why my parents allowed me to hang out with these people who they knew. This reflects good on me. They knew I wasn't going to be drinking and doing drugs. They'd let me go over, and then I'd come back smelling like cigarettes and weed, and they're like, "We know he's good."
That's probably because you talked about it all the time.
Yeah. Oh no, I would come. My parents would say, "Oh, how was your weekend? What'd you do?" And I'd be like, "Man, we just smoked a bunch of fucking crystal meth." And then they'd be like, "Oh, James." I didn't say fucking though. I just said freaking probably. But he's
Some
rolling a
fudging
blunt.
meth, guys.
He's cutting out those blunt guts, from a swish of sweet vanilla blueberry shit. Doing the grinder, and then as he's like licking it, you get some weed in your mouth and you have to spit it out. He rolls down the window. My window's also rolled down. He spits it and it just goes out and smacks me right in the face. And I go, "Oh no." And they're like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Brad just spit on me. Older man just spit on a teenager."
James was like, "I'm high as hell, bro."
No, I said, "I'm horned up as hell, bro." You got the vapors going back here. Whoo.
They're like, "Bro, you vaping back there? That's so fucking cool, bro.
Vapes weren't even going to thing back then.
Stop ruining this."
Sorry.
No,
Vapes are fucking cool, guys.
if I had a vape back then, they would have thought I was practically a tech robot.
Right,
Okay.
legit. You'd be like
Yeah.
some sort of cyborg.
Somebody's a robot. Yeah. You.
Oh, yeah. Let's not.
Let's not talk about it.
Let's
Okay.
not talk about that.
Next up, let's get into it.
Wait, back
Yeah.
to the tofu hermit. Why does he hate that child?
It's just what
It's
they
just
do.
Gorma. They just don't like
Or
children.
no, maybe he hates that child because she's a part of a tofu heir. Like an empire of tofu.
Yeah, she was chasing after him, right?
That is true because she went to go tell them to stop, like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
protesting their place.
Yeah, tofu princess. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And he doesn't want people eating tofu in masses because he wants it. He doesn't. I think he only eats tofu that is made from him because he's got that regenerator G1.
because wasn't he feeding people tofu too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
They-
might have been doing that too.
Yeah, because they were all eating tofu.
Yeah.
That tofu good.
Mhm.
That good beam, bro.
I'm going to get you back to saying good all the time by the end of this night.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Good, sure.
Good, sure.
Hey, speaking of Sures, we're speaking into some Sures right now. The microphones is Shure brand. Besides Nicole's, it's AKG.
Sure.
What else do I got
But
on
are
my
they rap
dang-
microphones?
No, any microphone's a rap microphone. You want to know the best kind of rap microphone? A computer mic that came with a computer in 2006. That's the first microphone I ever wrapped into.
I remember those old ones. Like, they were just like a long stick.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those were bomb.
You were spitting rhymes into those, bro?
Yeah, some terrible ones. Eventually, I will let you listen to those, but we're still not that far in our relationship.
Okay.
Ooh, ham and death sandwich.
Ham and death sandwich was an okay one. It was, have a ham and death sandwich, but hold the ham. Someone challenged
But,
me
like,
to make a song.
Worse than that.
Yeah.
It's more like,
Because I used to rap like this, yo. That's for real the
Ew.
voice I would rap as.
That's nasty.
My friend Tyler Wright will...
You talk about this Tyler man every episode.
Well, there's Tyler Wright and Tyler Bergquist, a.k.a. MC Deep. Tyler Wright is Tyler Wright, or Tyler
Suffocate you with
Suffocate
spaghetti.
You with Spaghetti. Tyler Wright would answer the phone and be like, yo, I'm MLM. Because he enjoyed my music and he liked razzing me, I guess.
Huh.
Yo, I'm MLM.
LMN.
Yo, I'm LMN.
Yes.
Can I talk? I
No.
want to go back
No.
to Shottam being straight edge. He's just like me. He just gets drunk on life, power, and orgasmic pain because he looks like a
I
Cenobite.
thought you said his name was... Oh, wait, Shottam's Gorma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so their whole plan is to just get everyone in the world drunk.
Yeah, and then destroy him. He also said, you guys just drink and get stupid, so we don't even want to enslave you. We're just going to destroy you.
That's a bit deep. They were
Yeah.
trying
Wow.
to commit like a genocide.
But a real slow one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what alcohol is. If it doesn't get you in a car crash, much like my two best friends in high school,
Oh my
it'll get you
God.
in the liver.
Can we just end it on that?
No.
Can you imagine if it's just
Right?
That's your closing statement.
Yeah, it just cuts off. That's it.
Closing statements then I say, you can follow us on.
No, nothing else. It just
It
ends.
just ends.
It goes with the outro, the boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Oh, that
you,
was so
you were
good.
you're doing a little hi-hat right there, Nicole.
But
Okay, well, I just,
But why were their weapons cat toys?
Yeah.
what weapons?
The Die Range's weapons.
Whose was a cat toy?
They had like long sticks with feathers on the end. That's
No,
a
but
cat
it was
toy.
a feather and
was a
sl-
spear.
Yeah, it was a
I
spear.
didn't see a
and
spear.
then the other guy
I
had
just
two
saw a
knives.
feather.
Yeah, someone had two knives.
Because I remember thinking about there was this cover of Wonder Woman that came out, and I was like, oh, that's so dope. She's got like 2 flaming swords, and Raphael was like, oh, that's my favorite club.
like flaming as in homosexual.
I got it.
It's a gay bar, and it's called 2 Flaming Swords.
That's beautiful.
Oh, like a sword fight.
Yep.
Anyway, cat toys for weapons.
Well, one of them had nunchucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the blue guy.
AKA cat toy.
They can all be cat toys, basically. Cats will play with anything.
I don't know a cat that won't play with nunchucks.
Oh, Frank with nunchucks. I feel every episode you say something about a cat, and then I'll just go, oh, Frank would be great in that. Frank has nunchucks. Of course, he has to tape them to his paw because he doesn't have opposable thumbs to grip it.
But wouldn't he just like hold it with his tail?
Oh, that'd
he
be
could
so
have
cute.
one
Or his
held.
mouth?
That would be cute.
Arr.
Mouth.
Mouth. Yeah.
Meh.
Is that what you were trying to do, or you just missed?
Nope.
Oh.
Just meowing naturally.
Guys, I don't have a lot of notes for this.
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of abruptly ended.
Yeah.
It just, they're like, I don't know, like fight scene, and then like, hey, we're all eating tofu again. It's like, oh, but what tofu? Like the good guys' tofu? Or...
Oh, no, it was a good guy. You remember he pulled
Yeah,
up
I
and
know, but it was just so random. It just
Yeah.
kind of ended. I mean, it ended on a good note, which is great, but
I don't know.
It's
It's
random.
weird. It's weird to me that they don't show any of the other members of the team, like, like when they're dressed up as the evil guys.
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
just like, we were here the whole time.
yeah.
I think that was just to like do like a nice fake out for the audience as well.
Yeah.
Because if we knew that was happening, we'd be like, oh, we know everything's going to be fine.
No, I like that.
Like,
They
I really
didn't.
thought Kazu was about to get sliced.
Same.
Yeah.
I thought he was gone off that good. Or I thought someone else was going to help him. But when he was like, ha,
Yeah.
and freaking caught him.
How did he get sober when he got big?
What?
The hermit?
Oh, I think he was still drunk.
No, he said,
Oh,
no,
maybe-
I'm sober.
Oh, maybe because as like
It's
the
like-
alcohol isn't
Yeah.
going, but
That
like
makes sense.
his
There's
blood
like less
is.
alcohol.
So it's basically he only took like a
the
sip
ratio.
of something.
Yeah.
That point.
Science.
Also, their giant samurai dude was not very good with a sword. He got it taken within like the first 2 seconds.
But in all the other episodes, has a good handle on it. Maybe they were still a little drunk themselves.
But I thought he was drinking
water.
water.
The others could have been drunk too.
They fine.
Oh, you're right.
They sobered up.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were
How-
not very good with the sword.
Can I ask you guys, how do you sober up in a pinch?
Water?
Yeah, food.
Yeah, they get
Food and water.
a third person to just
Drown you in a
viciously
bathtub.
dunk their heads into a bathtub.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of
You
ice
should try that
water.
sometime.
Next emo night.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know how it goes.
No, but for real, water, food.
Yep. Well,
How you do
every
it.
time we go out, we'll go to get tacos afterwards
Yeah.
and drink like a giant thing of water. And
And ibuprofen.
yes.
I knew someone who would. It was like Powerade or Gatorade, and for electrolytes, and then burnt toast to.
Yeah, to soak up the alcohol.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
never done the burnt toast. I've done the Powerade. That does help. Cause
I like Pedialyte when I'm like real
yeah, that-
shitty.
okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, bread soaks up
Mhm.
the alcohol, so that would actually make a lot of
Why
sense.
does it have to be burnt though?
So the bread soaks it up, but the burnt parts like help filter through the liver or something.
Oh,
So there's
maybe the
something-
fibers, and you take a big ass dump.
Man, I don't know.
I just wanted to say big
Yeah.
ass.
But hey, we
dump.
got another hashtag for you, sober sentai. How do you get sober? Or hey, maybe hashtag straight edge sentai.
Hashtag big ass. Just kidding.
Don't do it.
Hashtag big ass sentai.
Yeah.
I got one more thing. I was reading something. I was like, oh, it's this. I forgot what it was. But then I had to say, I think that's what it was. I can't read quickly. And that,
I can't read.
well, I said something to Nicole while we were watching the middle today. And I was like, I wish we could say that. And it does, like me not being able to read quickly, fit in. We were watching something and someone went to summer school. And I said, oh, I went to summer school once. And Nicole was like, oh, that sucks. And I was like, yeah, it was when I was in second grade. Because your book couldn't read.
Because you're like, it was when I was in second grade, and then you just like stopped. And I was like, I feel like I should ask him why he was in summer school, but I didn't. And then he just goes, "'Cause your book couldn't read."
Do you guys want ice cream after this?
Sure.
Yes.
I like ice cream.
Not you, the fans, just the guests.
Oh, at
Ooh.
the end, they were all blowing horns, like the Dairanger blowing horns, saying, hey, come get this tofu. I wish we had a street team like that, blowing horns, saying, hey,
You got one. I can blow
Trumpet.
a horn.
are you doing it? I'm saying I wish someone was
could.
in
No,
the
but she
streets
could.
blowing horn.
No.
That sounds dirty.
That could be your.
That's what they do in those little pockets in the subway cars.
Yeah.
No, that's
blowing
what
horn.
that's what fuck trumpets does.
But just blowing horn saying, hey guys, here's a flyer for I'll Get There.
Blowing horn.
Hey guys, here's a flyer for Mostly Speaking Sentai. Hey guys, Darling Homebody.
That's what
Blowing
interns are
horn.
I don't know. I feel like people would steer away from people that are playing
Yeah.
instruments loudly.
It's true.
Today on the train, there was a guy playing violin, and we got off and got into the
We
next
got
car.
the fuck out of there. He like got his violin out, and then he looked at this man. Man awkwardly made eye contact back with him, and then he goes, "Sir, is it okay if I play this?" And the guy just kind of looked at him and like slowly nodded yes. And then me and Courtney looked at each other and
We're
just
like-
shook our head like nope. And then the train stopped and we got the fuck out of there.
Was it good violin?
Not really.
No.
So it was on the train, like not on the
Yes.
platform.
A packed train,
Oh
Yeah, it
my
nonetheless.
was-
God, what?
It was on the Brown line, and the train was completely packed.
Mm-hmm.
It made no sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one time there was a guy on like a packed train I sat next to. He had just like big old headphones on with his laptop open, like with one of those recording programs, just like probably just like editing audio, just like on a packed train. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's so rude.
That's not rude.
That's
He has
not rude.
headphones
It was
on.
just weird.
Oh,
like,
no, the violin guy.
Oh, no,
Oh, yeah.
there was a guy playing violin in the morning, but amazing. What?
Amazing.
But
James said,
amazing.
but
Yeah.
Gams.
Come on. This isn't I'll get there yet.
poop.
Big ass
Duty.
dump. You can just cut all of this out.
No,
You know-
it's staying in.
You know what makes playing violin better?
What?
Boobies.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
And that is boobies.
Accurate. That's what people want.
Like the pancake?
Have you ever seen a Friday the 13th movie?
Like a bee with a sheet over it.
You ever seen a Friday the 13th movie?
I'm trying to think. I'm on the spot, probably.
With Jason.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
Jason
yeah.
Voorhees.
With Jason Voorhees, but also with the boobies?
Every movie, every single one.
There is one that doesn't, but every movie's got them boobies, minus I think part 6. Doesn't
Yeah,
have
there's always
boobies.
something.
That's probably the
Even the
one I
newer
watched.
ones, they have them as well.
Yeah.
It's like in the contract.
Yeah, you have to have like at least one nipple.
Really?
You gotta have them D's. No, you gotta have them B's for boobies.
Yeah, and little
Wow.
tiny sheets to put over them.
Because she's saying boobies, they're spooky bees, buzz, buzz. Boobies.
Like a ghost bee.
What do you
Got
call a
it.
spooky bee? A boobie.
Oh, wow. Realization.
Tokusatsu. More like tofu satsu. Oh, yeah.
Heyo.
Let me see my notes. Hey, last episode, I kind of want this to be a recurring bit. The mirror person, there was a mirror monster, and he was eating people for energy. If you could eat something for energy,
damn
what
it.
would it be?
This will not be recurring.
For energy?
Yeah.
Man. Okay. What?
I was just hoping you guys would say, yes, we do that. It's food. Nicole is away from
Calories.
her microphone. I would,
Oh.
yes.
I was gonna say something morbid.
What?
I'm glad I didn't say anything.
Were you
Dead
gonna-
bodies.
Right, like creeper.
No, I was gonna say like kids with ADHD because they got a lot of energy.
That is true. I need that
Yeah.
like jolt.
Like a kid after it drank a bunch of fucking Mountain Dew.
Oh, you pop them like a Capri Sun and then slurp them up.
Get
Yeah.
that juice.
Someone
season,
make fan art
y'all.
of that. Make
No.
someone popping a Capri Sun into Ko's neck and then slurping him out. That kid grabs tit. Speaking of boobies, that's a future episode of Mostly Speaking Sentai.
Wow.
We're all over the map today. Just like our good friend over here, Brass Cartographer.
Yeah.
Wasn't that it? Brass?
That is correct.
Yes.
No,
Brass
it was
cartographer.
Funk.
Scott? No.
That's for the PG version of this
trumpets.
episode.
Fuck trumpets.
Hug trumpets.
I threw you off your trail.
Hug trumpet.
No, that was my trail. Guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. This episode was all over the place, but
Was.
hey, I'm
Yeah.
glad you took this journey with us. Monse, closing
This turns into ASMR.
Monse, closing thoughts. We could put 2 microphones together to make a stereo
No.
and do it.
Let's not.
ASMR?
Closing thoughts.
Any closing thoughts?
Courtney, go.
There was not enough Daigo, so I was a little upset. And there wasn't even a key jester.
Ooh, Kazu looked real good. That's my closing thought.
True.
Hashtag wasn't even a key jester.
True.
Exactly.
Hashtag Kazu versus Daigo. Which one's beefiest? Let us know on Twitter.
Shoji.
Shoji's not in the equation because if he was, we'd blow those little twerps away.
That's what I'm saying.
Nicole, if I could be Shoji, like my body were Shoji's for a day, but my mind was in here, would you want to give him a smooch?
Sure, but I'm going to ask you the same question.
What? Would I give Shoji a smooch?
No, that's not what you said.
Like if you were in Shoji's body for a day.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'll just give you like a high five and say, cool stare.
They slap him in the butt.
Yeah.
And be like, do it again.
I mean,
the high five.
I'd probably open French kiss you, but an open mouth kiss.
He's
I
totally
might like
thinking
rub
about
some
this.
oil
Yeah.
on you.
He's
Acting
like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's
like
fine.
that's like
You know,
that's
to-
less than just kissing.
To think about it, I might eat your ass.
God.
You want to go get vasectomies together?
when you were talking about hating kids, I was like, hey, I'm there too. I hated kids so much I got a vasectomy. 'Cause that's one of my go-to stories. I don't have a lot of interesting things about me.
That's a lie.
A lot of my friends have died because of drugs and alcohol. Haven't been able to process through those emotions.
You always eat with utensils.
That I haven't talked to my brother in 5 years. I always go to that one.
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
You're a vegetarian?
I'm thinking about not being a vet.
Thinking about those beans, huh?
No, I'm thinking about those burgers.
huh?
Yeah.
Thinking about those meats.
Yeah.
I just had to get it in there.
He's like, oh, Nicole, I think I'm gonna not be a vegetarian. I'm like, okay, then do it. Like,
I need
do
you
whatever
to.
you want.
I don't want you to say that. I need you to say no. Think about the little animals.
The aminals.
The aminals.
Think about the aminals, James.
I will think about the animal or aminal.
I couldn't even say it wrong.
I couldn't say it
You
wrong.
fucked it up.
I'm too proper, guys.
Uh-huh.
A broadcaster of my abilities who is constantly saying like. I re-listen to these and it sickens me. So sometimes when I go, that's making sure I don't say like.
That's like not like cool.
I know.
It's like, I don't know. Like,
That's
it doesn't
so
even matter. Like,
Unlike you, James.
I sound like Shaggy and a Valley Girl mixed together.
Just Shaggy
Same.
when he's not high.
Yeah, Shaggy mixed with a Valley Girl, aka
Me.
Dream Girl.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, a Valley Girl inside of Shaggy.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Nope.
oh,
Ew.
that would be the worst, I think. I don't think I'd be able to stand that
We should
person.
redub Scooby-Doo, but talk in a Valley Girl voice.
Nope.
Not. Are you high?
Yeah, I'm high as fuck, dude. I'm
He's
gone off that dank.
zooted.
Man, I got in some of that California kush and I've been zooted
We're
ever
getting
since.
way out of hand here. We're
I
trying to
know.
wrap this up.
He's high off that tofu.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit, man.
Drunk as hell.
Just think if so you opened up so you were like I was trying to grind something up and then you were like, oh, what are you grinding up some dank? And then I open it up, it's just mashed full of tofu.
gross. Oh my God. It just like slops out.
And also soft tofu, not firm tofu.
Yeah, like real soft. It's just a mess.
real soft. That's what I call my favorite kind of frozen yogurt.
But I don't know where that was
You
going.
mean regular yogurt?
Ooh.
Got
Courtney,
it.
closing thoughts.
Pants.
I think I already said mine. It was just that there was not enough Daigo.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Monse, did you have closing?
I did. I
thoughts?
said Kazu looked fucking great this episode.
Nicole, closing thoughts.
No.
I'm cutting all that silence.
No,
there was a
don't.
lot of it.
It was for comedic effect.
All right, I'll keep it in. Closing thoughts for me. Well, you know.
Going to talk about the Tylers again.
Or a vasectomy, either
Or
one.
his
Yeah,
vasectomy.
Tyler's talking about a lot too. Or Mason O'Charzak. Don't forget him. The reason why I have
Can't
body
forget him.
dysmorphia.
Can't forget him. Is he the beefcake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I have body dysmorphia.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
I
god.
We
love
talked
how
about
just
it in.
expose James constantly.
I want everyone to know that I appreciate you for listening. And more importantly, I want you to watch this show. Go over to Shout Factory. Go to Tubi TV. If you have a web browser, just go to their sites. You don't need to sign up for anything. It's free to watch a few ads. What are you going to do? Just scroll through Netflix for fucking 15 minutes and not find a damn thing? You're paying $70.99 for that? $7.99? You know what I meant.
What
But-
are you, an aminal?
I am. I'm a straight animal. Do you want to know?
Am hymnal.
That sounds like a medicine, like some sort of prescription.
Terminal.
I'm a Danimal kid, okay?
A daminal kid.
Damn it, Daminal. But thank you for listening. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at MSS Pod, on Instagram at MSS Podcast. Email us for real. Email us with anything. Even if it's dick pics, I don't care.
Don't send dick
Oh,
pics.
I'm the only one who sees it for
It'd be
real.
funny.
Unless
That
your
would be
name
so
is
funny.
Richard.
I want.
Dick.
Were you going off after what I said or just what she said? Oh, because it worked perfectly. I thought I said I want, and then you just said dick. I thought you were being a middle school bully.
Both.
You like fish dicks.
I sat on it. I'll tell that story on I'll Get There, which we are recording after we eat some sweet
Ooh,
ice cream.
Yeah.
Check out the comic that James writes and I draw called Crumb Bums. I believe it's just Crumb Bums comic on all the things.
Yep.
I'm Darling Homebody on all the things, especially Etsy.
Yeah, check out her Etsy. I am going to every single episode plug one of her things that
Oh my God.
specifically you should go check out and buy. She has acrylic charms of the Chinese zodiac. She hand drew all the skulls from each zodiac. They have also the flower that goes along with it and the gemstone. They're great. They look fantastic. You got to check them out. Monse, where can we find you on social media?
You can't.
Yeah, yes, we can.
Have I ever talked about how I like to be anonymous?
Oh, no. Then why are you doing a podcast?
I don't know. Me and Courtney discussed it the other day. I was like, fuck, if I wanted to do like weird shit on the internet, I have a podcast now. I'm traceable. Anyway, I do have Twitter. I use Twitter. I like to talk about my sadness. Also, I like to vent about bad shit that happens in a weirdly cryptic way. So, yeah, Twitter. Just my name, Monse.
Underscore
Monse. That's me.
Also follow Marshland Media. Oh, excuse me, Marshland Media
Marshland burp.
on Twitter, which I tag Monse. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups.
Let Courtney go until you're done.
But follow Marshland Media. I tag Monse in a bunch of stuff. You can find her also there if you don't know how to spell Monse.
Courtney.
Go now. Go.
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 I mean,
Go.
I don't.
Go, Courtney. It's your birthday.
That's
Is
a
it?
lie. It's not.
Oh.
It's not.
She's lying.
That's your favorite rapper, Curtis.
Curtis? No, he's not even my favorite G Unit member.
That's bullshit.
My favorite member is Young Buck, but the best rapper on there is Lloyd Banks. Those multis he's got, the freaking figurative speech he does, the flow, impeccable.
I've never even heard his songs.
You've never heard, you've heard G Unit though, right?
Yeah, of course.
he
of
just
course.
stuttered.
Who?
You. You were appalled.
Yeah, because Lloyd Banks is...
Lloyd Banks.
I was trying to think of something that rhymed with Lloyd and Banks that I
Floyd
could... But like...
Banks.
Oh my...
Perfect. You got the point across.
Yeah, cool. Good job, Monse. Let's speak about producing you. Courtney, where can we find you? This is where you could say, hey, find me on my podcast. I'll get there.
Yeah, do that. Find me on my podcast. It's not just mine, but, all of our podcasts called I'll Get There on all of the major platforms, including Spotify, because that's what everybody uses. So, check it out. It's pretty cool. It's us making stupid jokes and laughing. So
Plug your Instagram so you get more free shit from Influencer. Because you're a fucking influencer, bro.
Wait, are you really an influencer?
not influencer, but I do get free stuff, which is cool.
She gets free shit.
How?
You sign up for this site and you connect your social media.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes they'll send you free stuff and you just post a picture of it.
But they send her a
Nice.
bunch of free shit. Like
a box full of
haven't
free
gotten
stuff.
anything.
How many followers do you have?
Not many, like 400, nothing.
That's still, I'm
Nothing.
always skirting around 400.
It's a lot.
Freaking post about our podcast.
I do.
On Instagram?
I have it in my tagline on Instagram right now.
Okay.
So anybody that goes to my Instagram can find our podcast.
Yes.
It's at
Sweat.
synthesizing. Exactly how it sounds.
I wish it were Synthesize King because that's your last name.
Wow.
Dang.
Get it? It's a play on words.
Wow. Literature.
God, why am I like this?
I don't know.
I think you're cool. I'm not kidding.
That's
are
a bit of an overstatement.
Sir.
He also thinks small children with yo-yos are real cool.
Stop shitting on me, Nicole.
You're as cool as Beyblade and Digivices.
You're as cool as yo-yo balls.
Those were pretty cool though.
You're as cool as the movie Yogi Bear 3D and 2D.
That's not funny.
Aw.
That was mean.
But hey, you want to know what? I'm also a really fucking dope rapper. So
And you like ICP.
I don't.
I'm questioning James like
I
me
have
now.
I know we
He
were
says he doesn't,
finishing
but he
up,
does.
But I'm going to be very honest with everyone. I so badly want to still like ICP, but I don't. I like.
That it's always our recently searched on YouTube.
I know that's why, because I'm like, you want to know what? Maybe today, like
he
their new.
loves it.
I'm like, hey, maybe their new stuff will finally like click with me today, like click, and it never
That's a
does.
snap.
Well, I can't make a click noise unless I unplug.
gotcha.
And I wish I still enjoyed ICP like I used to. I wish there was someone in horrorcore that was like doing Sean Price level stuff. King Gordy is, but recently he's kind of been drawn away from horrorcore, doing more like drug shit, raps, which I enjoy. But I want disgusting horrorcore, which ICP never was. They're the campy Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which Courtney loves that movie because she's from that side of Michigan.
Sag nasty.
That was a terrible movie for
But
the record.
You've seen it though,
Of
right?
course I have.
Yeah.
Sag nasty.
I just wish I still liked ICP.
Realizations.
And it is always our most recent search because I'm at work and I'm like, I'm going to listen to ICP right now. And then I turn on one of their new albums and I'm like, no, it's just not good. Guys.
We gotta wrap this up.
All
I still feel like you should end it on the liver.
That would have been so long ago.
I know. That would have been fucking funny.
No, my name's James.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Monse.
I'm Nicole.
And we've been
Mostly Speaking Sentai.
What was that?
Movie.
Don't know.
Courtney, what are you doing back there?
I thought that was someone's phone.
No.
Someone was just screaming.
That was just someone like literally screaming,
Do you know what they were saying?
"Come on," or something like that.
Oh,
Over
maybe
and
they were
over?
doing a horror movie thing. They're trying to draw out the baddie.
Maybe.
Saying,
I
come
don't wanna
on.
know.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was real weird.
Hey, our doors are locked and my gun is loaded. I own a gun. I'm kidding. I don't.
I was like, we gotta go.
Oh my god.
Gotta get out of here.
Hey, guns don't kill people.
Lasers
I
do.
do.
Oh.
Also, lasers do. I knew
Yeah.
someone who got LASIK surgery. They freaking died.
Wait, are you kidding?
Legit.
Like a few weeks later, they got in a
They
car
had
crash.
they had a heart attack because it was happening.